You going all right? Almost Christmas time, Mr. Waller. What happens in the is that Mercedes Parramatta again, or is that just a different brand? Same one. What happens in the Chris Waller family for Christmas?
Get out of bed and help the staff and care to the horses first, and scurry home as soon as work's finished and see the enjoyment on kids' faces. We're very lucky to have 2 children, so yeah, it's always good to spend the day with them and family if you can, and yeah, it's a time that we also like to spend with the staff and make sure everybody's included in Christmas Day.
I saw the wife, Steph, rock up earlier this week, I think it was. She had a boot full of bags and presents for a lot of the staff.
Yeah, we're in a fortunate enough position that we can buy Christmas presents.
Last Sunday I had the privilege of playing Santa Claus. I know Malcolm Fitzgerald and Steve Hart have done the Westmead and Randwick Children's Hospital. You contribute every year. It must be special to see those kids.
It is very special, and obviously the Berry family have been close to it with Tommy and Nathan over the years. I've been a couple of times. That's quite heartbreaking. In fact, I struggle going now, so yeah, I commend you and your team for doing it, and obviously the people you said, because it's a tough time, Christmas time, for a lot of people.
It certainly brings you back to earth, and you realise how lucky.
Yeah. So happy Christmas, everybody.
Let's have a look at these races on Saturday, Warwick Farm. What about the 2-year-old Charge goes round? Thought it was a cracking debut and looked very new.
Yeah, he went to the race there just for one trial. He's got a lot of energy and probably well named. He likes to charge through those early stages, and I think Saturday is a good race for him at Warwick Farm. They've just got the one straight run and then a short bend, and he'll roll and sort of be able to get into a nice natural rhythm instead of having to be pulled around bends right from the start. So I think it's a really nice race for him, and he's taking good improvement from his first up run.
Good little race the second. You got 2 runners. Sparky Lad, who was super the other day, and I think although Heliosphere didn't have any luck, I think that's the right form line.
Yeah, he's a lovely horse. I made an error by bringing him back to 1200 metres to start before that. He's much better over 1400 and a mile. So steps up to the mile Saturday, looks to get a lovely run and not an overly big field.
Screen Park, can he get the job done on a heavy? Can he do it on a good track if we get a good track?
Well, he was certainly impressive in winning his maiden, but it was a maiden, as you say. It was a heavy track. He got out into the middle of the track, and hard to get a line on that form, and it's a big step up to Saturday racing, especially against horses like Sparky Lad. They've had that 4 or 5 tough runs. It's a big difference Saturday racing. Obviously there's a big turnaround in the weights with those 2 horses, but he's a progressive horse.
Race 3, you got Cellarman. Should get the perfect run with Blake Shin on board.
Yeah, he's had his last 4 runs all been very good. He's had a couple of wins, couple of placings. He's racing with a bit of fight again, so as you say, good rider and a good draw. Not an overly strong race. He's well placed. You
got race 4 off. Still not allowed to have the horses in the tap highways.
No. Should be, shouldn't you? The horses spell in the country.
Hey, don't laugh. I've been waiting for you to open a stable up like at Gilgandra and that.
No, we don't race horses in the country.
Yeah, I know. Leave that for them?
I think so, yeah. If you train there, that's a different story.
What about the race 5? Cars off Mortar Platoon, Greg Glenn, lead choreographer, Mornington, tumultuous.
I've got one for you. Cars off. We thought we had an idea. There's a wild card entry race for the Magic Millions Day. It's a great race day in Magic Millions. Everybody wants to get involved. We thought, right, we'll put Cars off in the qualifying race and get him in the Magic Millions race. Do you know what they've done?
What?
Only Australian and the New Zealand horses, no overseas horses. So it's a bit like your country race and your highways. So they can't run. They've closed it to Australia and New Zealand. I'm surprised New Zealand gets a start, but lucky we looked at the flying conditions, because the race conditions have changed. So he'll be staying in Sydney as a result, and should run well with the big weight.
More type of platoon will get back?
He will. He'll only run on probably a 5 or better. He's not letting down on a good track, and you'll see him improve on a soft 5 or worse. Sorry, yeah, soft 5 or worse.
Great Glenn. Since you found a new lease rolling forward on the speed?
Yeah, definitely. It's coming back in distance. That's a negative. Look, it's interesting to see his races. The 300 metre mark, he looks beaten, yet he's still only getting beaten half a length. So clearly he needs to get rolling. Saturday's race looks to have a bit of speed, obviously himself and a few others. I think it'll be a genuine 2100 metre contest and suit him.
Well, he's got a roll.
Yeah.
That might enable a lead choreographer to work across it and find a spot. Yeah, get a nice run.
100%.
What about the Mornington?
Well, strong pace will suit him, and it's will a bit of given the track. So we've had some thundery showers the last couple of days, and obviously it dries quick at this time of year. But if it was a good 4 or worse, it'll